Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 7th of November 2020, and welcome back to the channel. Whee! It feels cool to be back. I've had 30 days away from the tubes of you, completely removed myself. We're back here with new branding, a little intro that goes a little longer. I've wanted to do that for a long time. The reason a long intro is important is for a number of things. It gives me a chance to get into hair and makeup. It gives me a chance to verify that the stream is working correctly. It gives me a chance to close the doors, put up on-air sign so no one disturbs me. It also gives me a chance to duck out and check the ocean swell. I always want to see what that's doing, especially on a Saturday morning, because Saturday down here, a lot of crew are around and I always get FOMO. I'm missing out on the better waves because I'm here. Well, for the last month it's been fine, but now that I'm back live, I am going to miss out on the action out there. But I want to be here with you guys. I want to be here. I want to be sharing this. First things first, as we move in here, just want to get this out of the way. Is everything sounding okay? The reason I ask, because I have made some changes to my back end. Oh, shit. Yeah, he said back end. Oh, we're not long enough. Oh, no, I just swore. We're not far enough into a YouTube stream. Look at this hideous hair. I swore within the first 4 minutes. Not even the first. Oh, well, we got 6 minutes, including the intro. We're good. Shit. But I have made some technical changes, and I think I've got a better setup now. I know I always talk about the tech, and it shouldn't be a thing, but I want to verify that everything's good. So let me just go through the chit chat and then we're going to talk a little about what 30 days off YouTube actually achieved, if anything. That's what we're going to talk about today. I know there's a lot of discussion in the chit chat and rightly so. There's a lot going on in the world. But being selfish, we're talking about me here. This is YouTube. So forget the election, forget Mr. Trump, forget COVID, and let's focus your attention on me. And I've been missing for 30 days, so I get a little bit, right? I get a little bit. All right, let me go back up in the chit chat and welcome everybody. I began with hello the internet, which is my secret, my trademark hello. Angel Boy trolling, hello Angel Boy. Mindy's channel up there, hello Mindy, hello Bellon, hello the internet. How's the magnet ankle thing? So I still get zapped. I still get zapped from that. This is called a Shark Bands, if you're wondering what Mindy's asking about. It's a device that you put one around your wristy and one around your ankle-y, and it sends out a magnetic field which detracts or deters sharks from entering close enough to cause an issue. It won't deter a great white, but it'll deter the bulk of the investigative sharks. Thing is, I get zapped by the one on my ankle all the time. Like, I'll be walking to the water and it'll be zapping me. And somebody, by the way, saw this comment because it comes up in the, you see like 4 comments. Because my new thing is I'm not touching the comments field on YouTube. I appreciate you guys commenting, but if you want to chat with me, it's only going to be here on the live stream that takes place. I'm not touching the comments field on YouTube. It's a landmine of debauchery. So I'm not going there any longer, but I see the 4 comments come through on the studio beta. Is it still in beta? I don't know. I think it's still in beta. And I see this person say, you're supposed to put it on the outside of your wetsuit. And I felt like getting in there and commenting going, hey, dickhead, what about in summer when you don't wear a wetsuit, you moron? But I thought, no, I'm not going to fall for that shit. I'm not going into the comment section to argue with an absolute, how far are we in? An absolute fuckstick in the YouTube comments. I'm just not touching it. I'm over it. I did 5 years of it. This dickhead can go, oh, you're supposed to put it on the other side of your wetsuit. And I'm like, and then I think, are they just doing that to get me? And in the old days, it would get me. But in these new days, fuck you. I'm not touching anything. And you see, I'm being a little bit more aggressive about it, because back in the old days, I would have entertained that person. I would have said, oh, well, no, because in the summer when you're surfing without a wetsuit, especially in Australia where you don't need a wetsuit, you've only got board shorts on, and this goes around your ankle or your wrist, so you're not going to be able to wear it. It's not going to work. And then I would have been like, the idea behind that would be to bring that person back in for further comments and therefore engage the person. And that's what YouTube want. But I've done 5 years of that and it gets nothing. It doesn't do a thing for your channel. It just brings more dicks from the troll wardrobe onto the channel. So I'm just like, you can do whatever you want in my comments field. I'm not touching it. I'm out of there. But yeah, and this is where we can have this discussion for sure. Live streams, I'm going to be doing my weekly, this stream here every week. But I'm also going to just throw in some weird, unannounced, just go live on YouTube. Just like I do with DLive, although DLive is more of a scheduled appearance. But my YouTube streams, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go live on YouTube. See what happens. Just hang out for a while. Why not? And then Perdbeer, g'day Perdsky, says, I don't believe it's been 30 days. I demand a recount. I think Perdbeer was talking about my 30-day absence from YouTube. It was technically bang on 30 because when I went back to sign in, my previous video had uploaded 30 days ago. So I actually, inadvertently, my sign-in process gave me exactly 30 days. And so this is when the political stuff started. Mindy's talking about, I'm good, I'm just waiting for this idiot to leave the White House. So it looks like, because look, I don't want to get too political, but we did have a very interesting point brought up on the DLive stream earlier in the week by, let's just say a handle. And they were saying that there is the, how do I word this? So the manufacturer of the ballot paper, apparently, this is not pro-Trump, pro-Biden. This is the individual company that was behind the manufacturing of the ballot paper countrywide. Apparently, they included a watermark inside the ballot paper that nobody even knew about. The idea behind that was to see the shit show that is the election and all the voting, and then they were going to come out on Friday, which is right now for the Americas. It's Saturday here in Australia. The speculation was that on Friday they're going to announce this, that hey, we made the ballot paper, and if you're counting the ballots and they don't have this watermark, they're fraudulent. And the word is that a whole lot of fraudulent ballot papers were shipped in from China to rig the system. Now, that's what was put out on my DLive. I don't necessarily agree or disagree, but it's interesting. If that is true, that's very interesting for what it says about the election process. It just says that, how did these fake ballot papers get in there? Doesn't matter what side you're going for, Biden or Trump. At the point that you're voting on a invalid ballot paper, the whole process is rooted. That's an Aussie word for screwed, right? It's fucked at that point. But let me ask you, I've just woken up on Saturday morning. Has anything come out? Because I think that this is such a, and it's been debunked in my DLive stream. Someone said, well, the reason that doesn't work is because there isn't one manufacturer of the ballot paper. It's state by state. It's not one person doing the whole country, not one business. It's state by state. And I was like, well, wouldn't they have factored that into their story somehow and managed to make that work? No, apparently not. So I think that the whole concept of that is garbage. But tell me, has anything happened? Has anything been announced about this on Friday? And by the way, why would they wait until Friday to announce it? That makes no sense. If you've got this critical information that's going to change the whole election, why would you wait till Friday to drop that? You drop it immediately. Save a lot of hassle. So it could also be an elaborate form of trolling. Now, I get trolled up the wazoo. There's no denying that. That could just be an elaborate form of trolling to manipulate my chat on DLive to spend the next 3 hours X-tagged discussing politics. I'm just saying. I've seen all kinds of trolling against me. That would not surprise me because the same person made us then watch a bunch of really dubious videos. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It was just the world, right? The world. So, as far as the election goes, I don't know what else to say. It looks like Trump is out. I don't understand why he came out saying he'd won. So, the 3rd of November, so it's the 4th of November for me, I went to bed that night and I watched the speech from Trump, and he was saying, we've already won. We've already got the process underway. We've already won. we were getting ready for a celebration. And I was like, you've already won. We were getting ready for a celebration. So you haven't won, but you're saying you have won. And look, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care what your political swaying is. At that point, that just looked stupid. We've already won. We were getting ready to celebrate, and then they robbed this. It's like, dude, don't say that. He just Jay Boston the shit out of that, right? Don't say something you know you're not going to do. Win the election. You didn't win it. It wasn't over, man. So I think that judging on what's gone on in the last few days, they're obviously going to take this to the Supreme Court, going to try to find some fraudulent ballot papers. But is it going to equate the necessary number? Like this idea about stopping the counts. Like, wouldn't you count all the votes that have been entered? Why would you just stop counting because as long as they've been submitted before the cutoff, right? As long as the cutoff has been, like, you can't go and vote now and then get that counted. But if you were voting up until the cutoff, they have to be counted, surely. That's how it works, doesn't it? Look at us getting all political. You started this, Mindy and Purbeer. I'm just flowing along here. And then the COVID situation, it's out of control as well. It's a real shit show. See, I gotta tell you, COVID here in Australia, it seems like we've dealt with that. I feel like it's gone. I feel like we're past COVID. I feel like we've moved past it. I mean, by the way, I got tested just recently, negative. I had a bit of a spell where I thought maybe, and I went and got tested, put the little thing up my nose, made me all squint and eyes watering. I came back clear. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're past all that. Mindy and Perd are not, though. Purbeer is in Berlin and Mindy is in Missouri, and there are definitely issues going on in both of those places. Purbeer, winter pretty much made zero difference here. Yeah, I was saying you guys in Germany are preparing for your winter. I don't think winter changed anything in terms of COVID. In fact, if anything, because of our lockdown, I think winter made no difference. But then you put an interesting point, Purbeer. Purbeer says the ability to control external borders is a massive plus for Oz. The problem with that is we didn't do that. We did not control external borders. There was flights coming in and going out all the time. We were saying you have to do that, right? You've got to control the border. But we didn't. We did not control the border at all. People came in, and then it was like, well, if you come in, you've got to self-isolate for 2 weeks on your own dime. It's like, how many crew didn't do that? And we've got the massive, early in the piece, probably about March, April, whatever, June maybe, when the ship, the Royal Princess Caribbean or whatever it was stuck at our dock and everybody was allowed to leave. We didn't control jack back then. So let's move further down. This is the first YouTube stream since the time change. Yes. So you guys have had a time change. And so have we. We've gone into daylight summer. So we call it Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We literally call it Australian Eastern AEDT DST. AEDST, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Daylight Savings Time. Somehow we don't put the S in there because it'd be stupid, right? So you guys are talking about President Trump. Will he be physically removed from office? I mean, he's clearly lost, right? You could probably, at this point, you could categorically say, pending legal investigations, he's done, right? Trump will not be giving the order for things to be moved out. They're simply done by the staff because that is their job. No one can stop them. It's out of the president's hands. Yeah. And that's talking about can he be physically removed. Birdbeer says, I gotta be honest, it would be nice watching him getting pulled out, kicking and screaming. I don't know about that. I don't know if you don't want to see someone, you know, as much as you might dislike the guy, do you want to humiliate him as well? I don't know about that. Is this a new countdown? Yes, the new countdown, new everything. I'm going to be leaving pretty soon to go out to dinner. No worries, Mindy. No worries. I'll be in and out of the chat. That's okay. Are we getting a new Benon? You're getting a carefree Benon, Perdbeer. That's what you've got here. You've got me that doesn't really... I don't really think YouTube is as good as I thought YouTube was. Does that make sense? Like, I don't feel like this is as important for social growth that there's as it used to be. I think YouTube is a segment of the pie, and it's a smaller and smaller segment. I mean, I just did an IRL stream last night on DLive, and to be honest, I had 60 people watching at the end of that stream. 60 of my own crew, nobody hosted, right? 60 crew of mine to watch the IRL stream. I could do the equivalent on YouTube, and I probably will do it. I'll be lucky to get 12 people watching. So I think YouTube is far, 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 far less important than it ever used to be. That said, I am not going to give the YouTube up. No, I'm not going to give it up, but I understand the value of it, or the less value of it, if you like. Yo, Timmy in the house. Timmy? I'm going to call you Timmy. Timmy Arskog in the house. Hello, Mindy Perd and the man behind the microphone, Mr. Bellon. Thank you, Timski. Let me just go back up. I heard... I'll attempt to make it to the end depending on sobriety. You're getting drunk, Perdsky? I had 4 jacks last night on that DLive stream. That was fun. Timski, hello, Mindy Perd and the man behind the microphone. Hey, Tim, I heard an Aussie politician on radio this morning say it's time for Trump to grow up. That was about the nicest thing said during the interview. Hey, Perd, going well, doing lots of work traveling the last few weeks. See, that's what I'm saying, right? Tim's been traveling. The COVID thing's over, folks. It was all fake anyway. What? It was fake. FOMO is greater than ScoMo. There you go. Mindy says it looks and sounds great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everything is perfect. Thank you, Perd Beer, for letting me know. Chris Child, all sounds crispy. G'day, Chris. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Little cheesy peasy for you. Ken, g'day, Ken. How you going, man? Yo, my Australian brother. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you too. The audio sounds better. A richer type sound, maybe not as much treble and a bit flatter, but overall cleaner and more level. Well, I haven't actually done anything with that. That's exactly the same. What could that be? You may be perceiving it differently because of the backing track. Maybe the backing track got like smoother keyboards and something. I don't know, but I haven't done a thing with this. This is exactly the same. Maybe my sultry tones have grown over the last month. Maybe I'm more of a presenter. Welcome back to the Gives a Minute DLive stream, ladies. Sit down, calm down, relax. We're going to move through the news. We're going to get into some social activities, and then we're going to talk about fun times. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe my voice has had a chance to mellow out over the little while, and I've come back with refreshed vocal cords. Or maybe not! Who knows? You, sir, have been missing in action. Don't let it happen again. Chris, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. And I don't know what it did. I don't think it did a thing, to be honest. I don't think it did a thing. In fact, hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this content, don't forget to... In fact, I'm not even going to tell you not to forget. Right now, smash the like button. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Smash the like button, right? If you're here, hit the like button. There's nothing to not like about this. Hit the like button right now. Go ahead and do that while we talk. I would never talk to you like that before, believe me. I would never address you like that, but I'm telling you right now to smash that like button. Also, open up a bunch of tabs in your browser and open up all my videos that I've uploaded this week and like those ones as well. I'm demanding that you like my content. There and by the way, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, the heck is going on with that? Go down and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of my uploads or when I go live next. You never know when that might be. I disagree with the comments thing. Yes, no worries, Perdbeer. That's cool. You can disagree with it, but you haven't created your own content. So what basis are you basing that on? I've been creating content for 5 years on YouTube, and this is the next 5 years of my YouTube career. I'm the forceful creator. I'm not touching my comment section, and I'm demanding that you like this content. Because I saw a video, I uploaded a video, and it had 3 likes and 3 dislikes. And the average view duration of a 17-minute video was 1 minute 40. 1 minute and 40 seconds. So what does that tell you? People came on, disliked it immediately, then walked away. And you know who they are? The trolls. So if we're gonna win this stupid ass YouTube war, we gotta fight back. And the only way to fight back is to hit them the way they hit. They hit the dislike, we hit the like. They hit the dislike, we hit the like. Right? That's the only way we can fight back against these trolls. Adam in the house. Adam Moritz. G'day, Adam. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to have you. I'm getting to the bottom of the chit chat, folks. I'm getting there. It's such a turn on when Bennon's aggressive. A turn on. You like that? You ignore the goobs. Good man. I'm totally ignoring them. I'm totally like, I'm gonna go ahead and just like I wanted to answer that person. I wanted to say, yeah, you got to put it on the outside of the wetsuit. What are you thinking, dickhead? Not everyone wears wetsuits. So this product's only for those that wear wetsuits? Big forehead slap. They don't know what they're talking about. I ignored it. Dislike comments, boycott, but love the idea of random streams. Yeah, totally. Thanks, Perd. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to do some random streams. Absolutely. Every state has a different supply for their ballot paper. Every state has a different computer system for their ballots. That's why that doesn't work, right? That's why that whole concept is ridiculous. David in the house. David Pretty Bread all the way from Ireland town. How you doing, David? Hey, don't forget to smash the like button, David. You just come in here, hit the like. Anybody else that hasn't hit the like button yet? Go ahead and do that right now. What's there not to like? What's there not to like here? Go on, like it. There you go. ScoMo was late to the party. I blame Mindy for everything. Shit. Ask the same people if the Earth is a sphere. It's a QAnon conspiratard fantasy. This QAnon stuff, holy crap. I don't want to talk about it, but wow, it's heavy. Oh, James in the house. Yo, Jameski. How you going, man? Yo, James. Drumzilla in the house. Someone I know personally. Do me a solid, man. Hit the little like button down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel as well, go ahead and do that. This is the new Gives a Minute on YouTube. I'm just getting forceful about this. I'm not sure, James, if you understand how subscribing works on YouTube. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button and you're good to go. While you're there, hit the like. While you're there, open up all of my videos the last week that I've uploaded in a separate tab and go and like those as well. We're going to hit these dicks right where it hurts. We're going to hit them where they hit us. We're going to see dislikes. We're going to counteract that with likes. And they can go and put that in their pipes and smoke it. Perd Beer retracted a message. Have you noticed that a lot of floods, etc.? Old Hag in the house. G'day, Old Hag. I've never seen your handle before. Do me a solid, Old Ski. Go ahead and like the stream. A little thumbs up there would be appreciated. While you're there, subscribe to the channel. I'm not seeing any subscribes here, folks. I don't see any subscribes come through. Just saying. Have you noticed a lot of... Maybe you're already subscribed, but here I am just doing the YouTube thing, telling you to like, share, and subscribe. Have you noticed that a lot of floods, etc. have happened and are happening, and this Trump, who is a Christian, could it be that God is punishing the wicked and his son is coming back? Nah. Benon, if you're going to call me Timmy, at least do it as per South Park. I don't watch South Park. I have seen it, though. Matt Ulanio, AVX Nation in the house. AVX from DLive. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, AVX, I'm not sure if you're a subscriber here on the YouTube channel. It's free. Hit the little subscribe button and you're good to go. Also, smash the like button while you're there. Do me a favor too. Open up my existing videos in separate tabs and just hit the like on those as well. That'll help because there's so many dicks out there that want to push me down. The least we can do here is to push it back up, right? He's turning us into simps. Yeah, that's the latest rage on YouTube. You guys have got a simp for me. What up, guys? James, do the likes affect income? Yes, they do, James. The likes and subscribes definitely affect income. You seem refreshed, by the way. New energy. I got it, man. I got this. Hey, let me be clear. This is not what I wanted to do on YouTube. I would never want to do this to you. I would never want to tell you to open up tabs and like my content. This is garbage. But this is the only way we can fight and we can play into the system. And that's the bottom of the chit chat with Matt says, way ahead of you. I always like your videos. Your guarantees one on every video. Thank you, dude. Let's bring the chat on screen here so we can all play along. I appreciate that, Matt. Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs that this is how it is, but this is how it is. I recognize it, and this is the new Gives a Minute on YouTube. The new process. If you want to help support the channel, as you can see, there are links down in the description field below. There's a whole bunch of ways to do it. You can either buy merch, you can make a one-time PayPal donation. There is crypto donating, which is a huge thing these days, especially on DLive now that we've been bought out by Justin Sun and the Tron network. I'm right on top of that as well. I'm going to have new merch, this new logo here. Thank you to our mate, Tim Barnard. I was going to say Tim Arkskog. On DLive created this new version of my logo. This is the superhero logo. I think it looks incredible. I would never have thought that my original logo would look as good as it does like that, but that just looks... It's beautiful. I got to remember to switch to my AVX YouTube before I come in. No worries, man. No worries, Matt. No worries, dude. It's cool. Keep up the good work. I love your show. Thanks, James. Cheers, man. While you're here, James, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Smash the like. Let me take a look at my YouTube channel. So if we go over here, let me go to Gives a Minute. This is what I want to see if there's been... Oh, you know what's happened down there? I've not put that in the right spot. Hang on one second, folks. Let me just grab my... Let me just grab this. That's not what I wanted. Just got to drag this over here. That's what I wanted. I knew there'd be some little issues, but that's better. So what's happened on my YouTube channel since I've been gone? Now, this is what the channel looks like. Matt says, I spent 9 hours making new stream graphics yesterday. I cannot wait to get back into it. Dude, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun. I was enjoying putting this together just to sort of... I wanted to keep it the same, but make it different. Let's go to Gives a Minute. Already did. Thanks, James. Cheers, man. Now, if we hit the live button here, this will take us to the stream. So we can see that there are 2 people that have disliked. You see these 2 dislikes here? This is concerning. You know why it's concerning? It's because the dickheads are watching this right now. So there's 2 dickheads watching this. And when I've suggested that you like my content, what have they done? They've disliked it. Now, why would they do that? Because they're jealous of me. They're jealous of me coming back here with better content, with better graphics, with a better production, and they want to bring me down. That's what we're dealing with here. So whenever you see a dislike, we've got to smash it the other way, right? So we see here, we see 2 dislikes and 7 likes. That's rad. I appreciate that. It's up to you guys now to combat that the most we can. Whenever you see a dislike, just hit the like. That's the simplest way to do it, because there's going to be more love than there's hate, right? There's going to be more love than there is hate. We know that. But it is interesting that they're watching right now. Hello, dickheads. You're not going to get me down. Color scheme is nice. Thank you, man. Cheers. So let's go back to the channel and let's have a look at my uploads this week, because I have got a new process. So this video here is my most recent upload. Sorry, my first upload since the break. The new production is sweet, by the way, bro. Thank you, James. Cheers, man. Thank you, dude. So this is what my content looks like now. We won't watch all this. Oh, you know what I haven't done? We can't watch any of it because I haven't routed the audio yet. Ah, shit, that's okay. We don't need to watch it, but I'll just skip forward past the... I haven't routed the audio correctly. That's all right. I'll do that another time. I'll just pass this forward. Get past the ad. See these 2 dislikes? See, this is what I've got here. So basically, let's make that full screen. I've basically set up and that's low res. I'll change it to 4K. By the way, I'm mixing up my 4K content with 1080 as well. This is a 4K. So this here is a 4K video, but what I've done is I've used OBS. So what I'm doing right now to stream this to you is what I've done to create that video. I've basically set up OBS, and I've mimicked my live setup in a way, and I've gone ahead with an idea of a story, and I've just hit not stream, I've just hit record, and I've got it all triggered from the Stream Deck. I just hit a button, and it goes into the stream. Run my intro, get into the content, and I address the camera as if it was a live feed, and therefore when I hit the end, that video is done and I can upload it to YouTube. So therefore, I can do stream of conscience content on topical events the moment they come to me. I probably shouldn't. I probably should give it a couple of days to sink in or whatever. But let's just say, I don't know, let's just say Glass manufactures a new glass and I really want to review it. I'll just sit down in front of it and go, I got the glass, folks. I got the glass. And can you believe it? It's round. It's got a clear viscosity. You can see I can't believe they shipped this with fingerprint. You see what I'm saying? Like I can do that and then be done and upload it. And it's done. There's no camera taken off. There's no putting it into Final Cut. There's no adding soundtrack. It's all done in OBS in one go, and all in 4 freaking K. But I have experimented and I've done a 1080 one just to see what that looked like. The idea that I had earlier in my YouTube career to do everything super clean and make everything 4K, blah, 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 all that stuff is out the window. It's all gone. I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I just don't care. It's not about that. YouTube doesn't value that. You can put up whatever you want. And I've got clips. We've got an outtake, a blooper outtake that I'm going to upload. So you're going to see a video come to my channel. It's going to have it's not going to have this. It's not going to have an intro. It's not going to have anything. It's just going to be a 2-minute video, a blooper. I'm not even going to announce it. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to also put up, I'm going to make videos. I'm going to make video clips from my music, and they're going to go up there. I'm going to just add complete random stuff to YouTube. It's all going to go on the Gives a Minute channel. It's all going to be under the branding, but it's going to be a variety of content. There. Oh, shit. Speaking of YouTube, Gilski in the house. Gilski, how do you do, man? Good to see you, buddy. I've seen multiple high-profile streamers say downvotes are good for the algorithm as it's seen as engagement. There's no negative. I mean, the downvote is definitely engagement. Definitely. I'm not denying that. But I know that the downvote is done by hate. So that's the difference here. The downvote is an expression of hate. And what I want to do is combat that with the reverse expression of love. So let's fuck the haters, fuck them over with as much love as possible, right? We're going to just hammer them. We're going to hammer them as hard as we can. Then they have nothing. You know what? The funny thing is, I've been off YouTube for 30 days, so I know that there is a bunch of dicks that just want me done, right? They just want me gone. Thing is, I've been gone for 30 days. I didn't have a YouTube account for 30 days. So anybody that doesn't know me, right? Anybody that's not in my life would just be like, oh, this guy just disappeared from YouTube. Oh, well, cool, no worries. And they'd move on and they'd continue on with their own way and forget about it. They probably would forget about me quicker than 30 days, right? It'd probably take a week and they'd be like, I don't even remember who that dude is. No, what's happened? Those dicks have sat there waiting for 30 days for me to come back on, to sign back in so they can hate me. It's such a strange thing because I haven't been hating anybody. I haven't been watching anything as Gives a Minute. I've been watching on DLive as a non-signed in account. I haven't been on anybody's channels except for what happens on DLive. Yet the moment I go live, I get hated. Old hag, speaking of hate and love, once the rapture has taken place, you'll be the great tribulation you can compare to the movie Dead Becomes Beer. So we got a hashtag Armageddon. Thank you, Matt. The only rapture that's taken place will be on your ear canals when I make love to you through the Armageddon. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, maybe you're better off. I think you should upload longer from the Vault Fridays. Perdbeer, those from the Vault Fridays, they're the only thing that's going to stay the same as the original content because I've already made like 350 of them or something, and I'm up to 180. But those from the Vault Fridays, they're not timed for anything particular. That's just whatever the content dictates. So those could be short, they could be long. It's just whatever the thing dictates. I love the vintage vibes, but they're too short to enjoy. Yeah, they'll be getting longer. Don't worry about that. Don't complain like that. I've had a stalker for 20 years. I don't respond to him, but he keeps dumping rubbish. Well, I guess 5 years can't really compete with 20. Fair call, old hag. Matsky, hate means you're doing it right. Keep it up. Hashtag triple give. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you so much. The triple give. So let's go back over here. So if we just skim through this video, what you'll see is... Now, we're not going to hear the audio because I haven't routed it correctly, but either way... So I'm introducing the video and what I'm going to talk about, and then, I'm not live right now, but then I cut to the intro. Yo, Tim in the house, Tim Barnard, dude. How you doing, man? Can we all just take a pause here, folks? Just shove something in your gob and shut up, Gibbs. Can we just take a pause here just to say to Tim, how you going, man? And congrats and thank you. This here, if I could reach it. This here is the artwork that Tim Barnard, aka The Cap, this is the artwork that he made of my logo. He literally sent me the original artwork. And that's what you see here. And Tim, I've gone and used everything. Like this, like the background graphic, that's your graphic, dude. That's all of this stuff from the back. So I literally used everything from your artwork into my new stream. And I gotta thank you, dude. I said, man, I'd pay you for that, right? You didn't want anything, dude. I kind of want to pay you for this, man. This is now like completely the branding of the channel. You look at my YouTube video, I've got your logo up there big. It's everything. It's all yours, dude. It's pretty cool. It's updated, but it's still true. That's exactly what I thought, James. When I saw this, I was like, what? What the heck, man? Like, I just couldn't believe that someone could interpret my graphic and, to be frank, do it better than what I did. Like this is better than the original, hands down, right? Hands down. This is way better than the original. I couldn't believe that could happen. This is the best piece of anything I've ever seen. It's like, and he's got a little message. Hey Benon, thanks for all the Cap games. See you soon. Love, Tim. Peace. I was like, fuck, man. Yeah. I'm still blown away, man. I'm still blown away. It's very nice, Matt. Yeah, it looks good. It's pretty cool, updated, but it's still true. Thank you again, Tim Barnard, aka The Cap. We even named the game after him. So over here, I didn't play it at the start. So you start the video and then cuts into to the intro sequence, which I trigger while I'm recording the video, and it goes straight into the content. And with this content, it's super easy to manufacture. Just cut in and out of different scenes. OBS handles everything, and bam. So that's what I've done on my YouTube video. I might prefer this afternoon YouTube stream. No longer do I have to catch it before bed. Oh, thanks, Matt. Cheers, dude. Timsky, right on, man. I'm glad you had a use for it. No pay. I'm happy to see it in use. You got me through the whole back pain year and many fun Cap games. Well, dude, I mean, again, I just thanks, man. Thanks. You're a genuinely rad person. You're a great artist. And if anybody, I mean, I'm not sure if you do this, but if you do start commissioning yourself, I'll happily promote it, man. Like, I mean, look at this. And even the 3D version, which I kind of animated that pretty well. I just used an app to do that. Looking forward to a Cap game soon. Got a bail, family calls. Have a good one, bro. And fuck them haters. Thanks, James. Cheers, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, James. I'm going to Cap game tonight, by the way, on YouTube, on DLive. Old Hag. Yeah, I know that CD. I follow you a lot longer than you know. By the way, if the Armageddon isn't what you think, then you see how mighty God is, then you see it. Old Hag, I gotta tell you, man, that kind of talk about the God stuff, I mean, you might be religious, but the majority of us don't need that, like, at this point. So just, I appreciate you following for as long as you say you have, but just ease up on that, dude. Like, I don't know. It's not, I mean, yeah, you can believe what you will, of course. So that's that video, and then I wanted to show you the one that got 3. So this one, the pros and cons of Aldara, which is a topical video. See, look at the dislikes. So when I last saw this, it had 3 dislikes. Now it has 6 dislikes versus 8 likes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to make this easier for you. I'm going to make this easier. In the chat, I put the link to that video. If you can all go ahead right now and mass like that video. Let's fight these fuckers. Right now it's 6 versus 8. That's not a very good fight. That's the fuckers winning. But that one there had 3 dislikes to 3 likes the moment it went up. Like, and the average, like, that's a 17-minute video. Let me just go forward to past the ad. MewTube in the house. Hey man, how you doing, buddy? I saw that message retracted. It's good to see you. Thanks, man. Sorry, this is not a 17-minute. This is a 12-minute video. And it got 3 dislikes to 3 likes almost the second it went live. And the average view duration, 1 minute 12. So that tells you something extremely clear, right? A like and a dislike is interaction, but if the view duration is so little, of a 12-minute video, I got a minute 12 average view duration, that's shit. So even if you just play the video and walk away, that's gonna help. If you smash the like button, that's gonna help as well. My dude, it's good to see you back. Thanks, YouTube. Cheers, man. How you doing, buddy? You father, you got a little kid there now. Wow, man. How's that going, dude? How's that going with the child? You and Brittany, parents, man. Well played, dude. Well played. Your boys can swim. I'm gonna open this back up here. See, I'm still only seeing 8 likes there, folks. I'm just saying, if we're gonna fight these fuckers, we gotta do this. We gotta do this as a unified effort. I'm seeing 8 to 6. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. You're not liking it, more accurately. I'm out here doing this. I tell you again, this is not what I wanted to do on YouTube, but here I am telling you once more to like the stream. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you really want to see more of this content, make sure you have the notification bell switched on. Share this with all your friends. I don't like doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It is what it is, folks. YouTube says I'm changing nappies for a living. She's golden. Yeah, you must be stoked, dude, to have a child. That's rad, man. Okay, then at least I know that you so you can't accuse me of afterwards not knowing. Have a nice evening. Okay, no worries, old hag. You can enjoy whatever you like, old hag. But just when you come into the chat and you start talking about the rapture and about me not knowing and you knowing, you know, again, we've had that discussion already. Already liked it. Thank you, YouTube. Cheers, man. Yeah, and like I said earlier, this stream and any other live stream will be the only chance that we can communicate. I'm not going to be out here in the comments field. I'm going to be here on the live stream. This is the interaction we can have. If you want to comment on my YouTube videos, fine, great. I'm not going to reply. I'm blanket not replying to YouTube comments anymore, ever. Doesn't matter what it is, right? And I will... I like the Aldara Cream video. I don't know what it is about, but yeah, that's right, Tim. You don't have to know what it's about. If you don't, even if you don't want to watch it, all I'm saying here on these streams is to fight the fuckers, to fight the hate. We have to hit them back with the way they're hitting me. Like, why would there be 6 dislikes on this video? 6 people out of 107 viewers. Look at this. Can you make that out? Out of 107 views uploaded 3 days ago now. Out of 107 of those views, 6 people have disliked it. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they're just haters of me. They're not hating the content, they're hating on me. So if we're gonna fight back, we're gonna have to like back. I'm gonna refresh this page and see if we've fought back at all. We have fought back. Thank you so much, folks. I see 10 versus 6. Thank you so much. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you very much for that. That's cool. Thank you. This is a two-way street. You're the latest giver. Thank you, Matt. Cheers. And by the way, that kind of, like, this is the problem with YouTube, right? Because we don't have this issue on DLive. Like, there isn't a like versus dislike shit on DLive. On DLive, there's trolls, and we've got a specific way of dealing with those trolls. We deal with them quite well, I think. Here on YouTube, because of the anonymity of the dislike, it's almost like they've set up a system which enables the fuckheads. And they know, and I think YouTube know this, because what is a hater? Someone who's waited 30 days for me to come back to YouTube just to hate on my content. What does that do for YouTube? That keeps that person hanging around the platform. That gets more eyes on content. Now, my content's monetized, right? So the second someone comes back on my channel, they get hit with an ad, and therefore, cha-cha-cha-ching, YouTube cashes in. So YouTube want the haters as much as they want the creators, right? They want haters on the platform. They want people to mass dislike content because they're viewers. That's the game. They want the eyes on YouTube. So whenever someone mass hates another channel, in this instance, my channel, they're only actually servicing YouTube. They're they're fueling my fire to continue to make better content and to make a better approach and a better reach, but they're also fueling YouTube to get bigger and stronger. So they're kind of building a massive corporate conglomerate. They're building it bigger and bigger and bigger. They're giving Google more power by hating on channels. You see how that works? It's kind of confusing, right? It's like, why would someone be so intent on giving Susan Wojcicki more power as a CEO by mass hating channels? Because that's what you're doing. You're putting yourself onto the platform simply to hate a channel, but you're actually growing the platform YouTube. It's been that way forever. Yeah, YouTube is exactly like that. I've said this a bunch of times in the past. This is no longer YouTube. This is ThemTube, right? This person here saying to you, oh, let's go ahead and can we all get some likes on this video and make sure we do this and make sure you subscribe and like. That's not me. That's not Benon Julius William Otto Kirpsch. That's not Gibbs a Minute. This is YouTube. This is me being a YouTuber. I am being a YouTuber right now by telling you to smash that like button, share this content, hit the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss any of my upcoming streams, share this with your friends. I never wanted to be that guy to tell you to do that, right? I never wanted that. That's bullshit. If you, and the old me would be like, if you like this content, you'll like it. If you want to see more, you'll damn well subscribe because that's what the natural thing to do is. If you think a friend might be interested in the pros and cons of Aldara cream, you'll share it with them. That's how that works. I don't need to tell you that. And so for 5 years, I've not told you that. For 5 years, I've just let you do what you want. I've just left it because I don't agree with it. Now we're halfway through my YouTube career. I said from the get-go, I said I'd do this for 10 years. This is the 5-year mark. I'm 45 years of age. I began it on my 40th birthday or the day before. My plan is to end it on my 50th birthday. I may reevaluate, but the plan at that point was to do a 10-year block on YouTube. I'm smack bang in the center of that, and now I am doing the complete opposite. Absolute opposite of what I would think. It's not YouTube, it's ThemTube. You've got to do what they tell you to do. So, with that being said, if you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button, share and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so that you'll be notified of whenever I go live on the next time. Funky funk thumbnail. That's what they want. It's a fucking shit show, isn't it? You want to see that from me? That's not me. But there you go, folks. There's a crap load of other issues over there on DLive. Oh yeah, totes. Yeah, totes. I like the Aldara cream, but I didn't know what it was about. I'm not denying that DLive hasn't got issues, absolutely, but one of the issues is not this dislike versus like button, right? That concept doesn't exist over there. People love to troll on YouTube. It's like a pastime of YouTube. Yeah. Google doesn't care who likes what as long as ads are rolling. Right on, Matt. Right on. Timsky, they are like seething in a closet for a month, just yearning for that click on the dislike button. I'll get that button. That's exactly what it is. Like, it's flattering on the one hand. It's also a bit mental on the other hand, right? These people are mentally deranged. Because I can tell you now, for 30 days, I haven't gone disliking their content. I haven't gone to their channels and gone dislike. I couldn't give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck what these people do. I'm doing my thing. They're stalking me. Why? They love Google so much. They want to see YouTube prosper. They won't come over to DLive. They want to prosper on YouTube. You shouldn't have to defend being a YouTuber. It's a job you need to do. Don't feel bad for it. I'm supporting no matter what. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, man. AVX Nation, hell yeah. Kensky, give this boy some thumbs up. Thank you, man. Yeah, give it. Hit that smash that button, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that smash button, subscribe, like, bell notification, share, scribe. And you know what? The sad thing about that is this is now the content, right? This whole stream's been about sharing and subscribing. That's shit. Although I have had a month off, so I tell you what, the next stream we do, It's going to be a Jack opening. It's one of the 10th streams. That guy's been there for a long time. It's had a long time up there, and we're getting it down because I got a better bottle coming up. A better bottle. Literally the template YouTube speech. I love it. Right. And I should get like a I mean, in an ideal world, I'd have like a chick next to me in a thong bikini, because that'd be the thumbnail, right? Of course, that would. I mean, my channel would skyrocket at that point. Hashtag share subscribe. Share subscribe. I'm making that into a graphic. Share subscribe. Hashtag share subscribe. Share scribe. Did I say share scribe? Well, folks, I feel like. Look, let me wrap this up by saying, in a more genuine, in a more sincere manner, I'm not going to disregard YouTube. Like, that's never been my intention. I'm still going to be here creating content. I'm still going to be doing my thing. But there is definitely a different approach to it. And I don't want you guys to be offended by it. I don't want you to be upset by it. I still want, I mean, I'm not going to discourage you from, let's say, if you wanted to put a comment on a video to spark up a discussion. Let's say you were watching this Aldara cream, and maybe you had someone in your family that had been using the Aldara cream as a treatment. Maybe you wanted to say, oh, hang on a sec. Ken says there's 13 here and there's only 2 thumbs up. Is that all we got right now? Hold on a second. Let me go back to my channel. Really? We've got 13 people here, and we've only got 2 thumbs up on this video, on this live stream. No, there's 11. There's 11. There's 3 thumbs down. That's a given. That's a given. If you do want to like comment on my videos, I'm not discouraging you from commenting, but I want you to know that if you comment and you ask me a direct question, I'm not going to answer. I'm not even going to see it, to be frank, unless it comes up in such a short spell that I see it on the Studio app, on the YouTube Studio beta. If it comes up there, I'll see it, but I'm not going to respond. But I'm not going to discourage you from making a comment that perhaps someone else in the comments field might want to chat about. Now, that kind of discourse between 2 viewers is really good for the channel, because simply it brings more viewers back to the channel. So if, let's just say someone said, oh, I've tried Aldara cream and I get like headaches, I could easily answer with, so did I. But if you answer with, so did I, then you now have 2 people, not the creator of the content, 2 viewers coming back in day after day after day to answer the comments. That might be why we see the big names never touching their comments field, because it's an interaction between the viewer. So that's the stipulation. I want you guys to understand that my comments field is for you to chat and for you to have the discussion about whatever you want. It doesn't have to even be the related to the content. I mean, I don't give a shit what you talk about. I'm never going to be in there. The way we can discuss things here together is how we can discuss things. So if you do want to talk about something in particular, you could say, hey man, I watched your video about Mr. Blank and I had a question. Can we ask it here? Abso-fucking-lutely. We can have that question right here on the live stream, for sure. That's what I want to do. I want to make the live feed a way for the week that's preceded it. You guys can say, oh dude, I saw that video where you got barreled. Just want to let you know it wasn't a real barrel, you know, this is the reason why. And that's when we can talk. On the video, you could say, this guy thinks he got barreled. What a fuckhead. What a dickhead. Look at that. It's not even a big enough wave. Blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, you guys can have the discussion. We'll do it on the stream. That's what I want to do. Good to see you, bud. I got to do stuff. Peace. No worries. Thanks again, Tim. Cheers, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, buddy. Legend right there, folks. Legend. As long as you do your thing, we are here. Thanks, Ken. Cheers, man. Unless you refresh your screen, you don't see the updated count of viewers. Yeah, there you go. I think you'll get a lot less commenting. I don't care, Perd. I do not care. I simply don't care. I just don't care. I've tried. Look, what? Okay. Perd, offer me an alternative here. Offer me something else. Let me remind you though, but for 5 years, from the moment I began my channel, on the 28th of August, 2015, I've answered every single comment. Now, there may be some in there that you see that there's no answer to. fucking, yeah, YouTube, right? Comments field. You go to answer something, you come back the next day, you can't find that thread anywhere. So there may be some that slipped through the cracks inadvertently. But if I've come onto my channel and I've gone to the comments, I've answered every single comment. Every single comment, even the ones that are scathing. Like, fucking, why don't you get a job, you dick? Look at this old man. You're not a youngster. You're not a YouTuber. I've gone, oh, hey man, thanks for the comment. I'm glad you found time to watch my content. Thanks for letting me know how you feel. Cheers, man. Thumbs up. I've answered every single person, every single scathing, detrimental remark against my person, against my sexuality, against my living situation, against everything. I've answered it. Every single one of them. And what have I got? I've got nothing from it. Absolutely nothing. My content gets buried. And you think I want to answer that shit? You think I want to spend my days dealing with those dicks? I couldn't give a shit about them. But I've done it for 5 years. So if you've got a better alternative for the next 5 years, the better alternative being not to touch the comments field, I'm all ears, Perdbeer. I'm all ears, man. Kensky, all good. Cheers, man. Shelly Starwalker, Suki Smackhouse. Evening, Ben. I'm just popping in to say hi. Thanks, Shelly. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to have you. Good to know you. Perdbeer, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of your other refresh ideas, but I don't see the positive in zero interactions. But you don't have an alternative. So at that point, you're saying, I don't agree with what you're doing, but I don't have a better option. I don't have a better take on it. So, with respect, Perdbeer, I'm going to go with my take because at least I've got a reasoning for it and an objective with it. You've just gone, I don't like that, but I don't really know what else I could do. David, I found your channel as I was looking for a snorkel mask. Then you made me buy Marmite, Vegemite, and a few months later I want a mask. Thanks for the nice time you give us here. Thank you, David. Cheers, man. David, all the way from Ireland. Been here a long time now. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. This is the interaction I want, right? This is the discourse I want to have. Not some dude saying, "Oh, you're gonna shave, old man. Your hair's all. You got white hair on your face." You know, I've had comment. Oh, God, fuck, man. Go back on my snorkel mask videos and have a look how many comments talk about my underarm hair. I'm showing you my underarm hair, right? This is not untoward. Can I show it to you? Can you see that? Oh shit, hang on, it's very difficult to do. Hold on. Look. You got that? See that? Screenshot that shit. See that? Hang on. There. It's kind of hard to do. There. I've had people say to me, fucking Amazon jungle under your armpits, why don't you shave it? I'm like, what? Are you serious? I made a video. I made a snorkel mask review video, a branded content deal, which I was paid to make. And the only comment you can make is, oh, he's got a hairy armpit. You better shave that. To start with, who shaves their armpits? I don't think that's an excessive amount of hair. That looks pretty standard to me, right? I'll shave everywhere else because I want to, but under my armpits? What's the point of that? But that's the kind of comments. And I'm like, I reply to that comment like, underarm hair? Last I checked, that's kind of normal, right? I was like, you go and have a look at some of those videos. Some of the snorkel mask ones, far out, man. Unbelievable the amount of... Now, I mean, at that point, that's not trolling. That's someone genuinely saying, your underarm hair bugs me. My underarm hair bugs you? And you think I've got a problem? You, sir, need you need help in your head at that point. Of a 13-minute video in fucking paradise with a great product, a brand new concept of a snorkel mask, with beautiful bright blue waters and sun shining down, and the only thing you can say about that video is my underarm hair annoys you? Wow. I mean, YouTube, right? God damn, YouTube. Well, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's... And how do you think that I feel when I see that? As a creator, how do you think that makes me feel? People say, well, don't feed the trolls. Just ignore that. Bing! That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm ignoring the comments field because it's rife with so much shit that's completely 100% irrelevant to my content. Absolutely irrelevant to my content. What about Locra, right? What about Locra? You remember the Locra situation? Dude, absolutely irrelevant to my content. Makes no difference to me. Another one. I got another one, right? Man, the more I think on this, the more it's getting. I made a video where what am I doing? I'm sitting on the beach. I'm in a wetsuit. It's a daily vlog, right? A daily vlog after I'd finished the surf. And I was sitting on the beach and I was filming it because it happened to be at the exact same time. I'm like, oh, hey, I just finished my surf and yeah, I'm thinking about going back out. It kind of looks pretty good. There's still a bit of a left coming through there. I might go back out for another surf. And as I'm talking in the daily vlog, I start pissing. I'm in a wetsuit. Don't worry. Calm your tits. I'm in a wetsuit. I'm taking a piss. And I'm talking. I haven't told the daily vlog yet, right? I haven't said anything. I'm just taking a piss as I'm talking. And then I'm like, I was thinking about going back out because of that still section working. And now I've definitely got to go back out because I just took a piss in my wetsuit, right? Now I've got to go back out for another surf because I'm not going to walk around with piss in my wetsuit. So, and then the daily vlog cuts out around pretty much at that point. It cuts out. Now, what kind of comment do you think I got on that video? What kind of comment? I'll just let you have a guess. Like you put in the chat. What kind of a comment do you think I got about that? Go ahead. I beg. And don't go searching for it. Don't cheat here. By the way, if you like this content, smash that like button, hit the subscribe, share this with your friends. Make sure you get notification bell turned on and subscribe. I want to wait for answers. What do you think someone put multiple times and on other videos as well? What do you think this person or these people put about that video? I'll let you work it out. My take is keep replying, maybe selective replying. Oh, okay. Okay, selective replying, but that means I'm going to see everything. To selectively reply, I've got to see everything. And that's the thing. I don't want to see that shit. It makes no difference to me as a creator that some fucker doesn't think my armpit hair is adequate or it's too much. That makes no difference to me. I don't even want to see that shit. Scuba masks are awesome. Brought me here several years. Thanks, Ken. Cheers, dude. You're a legend, man. Thank you, buddy. I'm laughing so hard. Dude, I mean, this is comical, but it's also a little disturbing, right? It's a little disturbing. Never trust a man who shaves his armpits. I mean, one day, I'm going to make a snorkel master video. I'm going to completely shave that. I'm going to be like, hey, you beautiful YouTube viewers that you love this, shave. Is that how you can do it as fast as you can? Just shave that shit. And I'll be like, I'm going out for a snorkel. What about a compromise of still replying to comments but a weekly full body wax? Tim Arskov, Benon, obviously the underarm hair comment person was upset. You're not feminine enough for him. I mean, yeah, there's something sexual going on there. Ken, I recall this story. Go back out, wetsuit thing, crap comments. Polluting the ocean? No, it wasn't polluting the ocean. Okay. This is what the comment said. Next time you pee in your wetsuit, can you show us your crotch? They wanted me to film my package as I'm pissing into a wetsuit. They wanted to see the wet stain appear. They wanted to see this get wet. And you tell me, as a creator, what does that do to a creator? What does that make me feel? Like what? Like, I'm making a silly gag about peeing in a wetsuit, which literally every surfer does, pretty much every single surf, right? If you surf for an hour a day, you need to down a lot of water because otherwise you cramp up from too much muscular activity. So you got to down a lot. I usually down like a 1.25 or most of a 1.25 bottle of water, like literally scull it before going surfing. So you're pissing, like within the first 20 minutes, I'm pissing nearly the whole time. Like there's just piss coming out of my pecker the whole surf. That was after a surf. And they said, and they came in multiple times and said, and they even said, can you make another video where we see you pissing? We want to see you pissing. We don't believe you're pissing into a wetsuit. And I'm like, fuck's sake, YouTube. My God, this is a fucking... Absolutely unbelievable, right? Like, I'm just like, we need to be able to find these people. We need to be able to go to their home, knock on their door and say, you wanted to see me piss? Piss all over their door, right? That's the kind of level of... And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that shit. I don't need to see that shit. I don't need to interact with that person. I do not need to interact with that person. That person's nothing to me. Make sure you show us when you piss next time. Can you make another video where you're showing us your piss into the wetsuit? Like, dude, if you want to see that shit, go to Pornhub. There's plenty of websites for that. You don't need to put that content or that... You don't need to verbalize that on YouTube. You don't need to bring that out into the open. That's not what YouTube is, right? Unbelievable. That's OnlyFans content. Speaking of OnlyFans, I have an OnlyFans. Gives a Minute has an OnlyFans. I've got a video coming probably on Monday, no, maybe Tuesday. And I've got this great new concept for my wave a day. So I'll release this here now. So, by the way, just while I look at this, I've lost a like. Someone's taken their like off. It's down to 12. It was on 13 before, wasn't it? Was it on 13? I think it was on 13. Somehow I've lost a like, probably because I'm talking about arm hairs and pissing, right? So, here's what I'm going to do on a wave a day. We know that POV, point of view footage, works really well on YouTube for surfing. You put POV surfing in the title and bam, you get views. Yet when I go surfing, I want to take the 3 cameras. So I want to take the mouth mount. I'm taking the mouth mount GoPro Hero 9 with the max lens mod on, which this isn't because I used it last night for the stream. By the way, I'm using the GH5 from now on. I decided last night for the IRL streams. So I'm taking this in my mouth mount. Then I've got the same one on the front of the board, on the board mount. And then I've got the beach mount camera. So my iPad filming wide from the beach. Now what I'm doing with OnlyFans and DLive Video, I've done already 2 of them as a test. Check your Discord message. I sent you a graphic. Thanks, Matt. Cheers. I'll check it after the stream here. So what I'm doing with OnlyFans is I come back from the surf. I have the 3 footages. I have the 3 contents from the different cameras. I line them up in Final Cut Pro. So I do an audio clap on all 3 and I line them up. You can actually sync them together, but I find that just a little clunky. I like doing it manually. So I do it manually. Then I put all the content on the timeline. And then I've changed the command for cut, which is Command B, to, it's still Command B, but now it cuts everything in the timeline, not just the only clip selected, it cuts the whole lot. That's just a little shortcut I've done. So I now edit and I mute, so I mute the top channel and I mute the bottom channel, and I just have usually the mouth mount, because that's the one I'm going to use the audio from. So, and by the way, holy shit, if you've got a GoPro Hero 9, little tip, change the microphones to manual and just choose the front-facing microphone. Wow, it makes a huge difference. If you use auto mics, there's a microphone here, there's a microphone here, and there's another one on the bottom, I think, or on the side somewhere. I thought there were 3, might be 2. Either way, it's just 2. It does some really funky shit, like it'll start swapping out when the wind blows, and if you set it to just using the front microphone, it is so much better. So I'm going to use just the one audio source. So what I do in Final Cut, I mute the top track, I mute the bottom track, the beach camera, and I just go through and make the edit. And when I'm cutting all 3 of them. Then what I do is I have an edit of the whole thing. Then I just unmute the top track, export that out. So that's the file using the audio from that GoPro, but it's the vision from the other GoPro. Then I mute that one and I export the middle track. Then I mute that, I export the bottom track. Then I have 3 files of the same surf from 3 different angles. One of them goes to YouTube, the point of view, of course. The board mount goes to OnlyFans, and the beach camera goes to the DLive video section. And so coming up earlier next week, I think going to be Tuesday maybe, the first video will go up. Now, unfortunately, you have to subscribe financially to see the OnlyFans content. So it's $4.95 a month. So the way it's worked is that you'll have to subscribe for 2 months if you want to see the test footage. I've got two. I did one yesterday as well. Probably do one today if the swell's good. You got to subscribe for 2 months because that'll get you the 2 test videos, maybe the 3rd test, and then that'll also get you the entire month of content of a wave a day. Now, I'm not saying everyone's going to want that, but that's just a little test I'm doing, a little way to sort of split the content, I suppose, mix it up a little. How much of OnlyFans is porno? Probably 85%. I'd probably say a little more than that. I'd say a little more. There are a few musicians and photographers on there. Yeah. Yeah, his OnlyFans is not free. Unfortunately, the cheapest monthly subscription is $4.95. I wanted to do a $2.95, but that doesn't exist. It's $4.95 and up. So it's going to cost $4.95 for the month of content. You're going to have to do it for 2 months though, because we're starting in the middle of the month and we're going across two calendar blocks. And I'll tell you what, you can live stream on OnlyFans. Maybe I'll do a couple of OnlyFans live streams. I don't mind doing that, right? If there's, say, let's just say there's 10 people that subscribe to OnlyFans, I'll do a stream for you. And by the way, how rad will that be? It'll just be you 10. It won't be anybody. It won't be free for anybody. It'll be just the 10 people that subscribe will be on the. I'll be like, hey, I know who this is. I know who you are in my chat. The 10 of you that subscribed. Hey, how you doing? You can see this because you're subscribed. I kind of like that actually. I kind of like that. If I had a new job, I'd subscribe like a boss, but maybe you can drop a teaser out on YouTube. No, Ken, there won't be. That's the point. Like the YouTube will only get the POV. So what'll happen is, and this is how rad it is, because I got barreled the other day, and to be fair, the point of view footage doesn't look great. So if you go for if you watch that point of view video on YouTube when it goes up on Tuesday, I think it's going to be. If you watch that video and I'm talking about, oh, that was a sick barrel, you'll be like, kind of looks kind of shit from that angle, dude. That looks rubbish. So then if you go to the DLive, which is free, by the way, did I mention I've got a DLive? I haven't done this for a while. Did I mention I've got a DLive channel? I hope that works. I just put that in the chit chat. So you go to my DLive channel and you watch the free, because DLive is free. You watch the video for free on DLive. You see the beach camera of that same surf, like the same edit, right? So there'll be parts where I'm sitting in the water and you won't see anything, but then you'll see the wave. There it is. There's my DLive channel. So you will see the barrel from the beach camera and you'll be like, oh, that looks kind of rad. That looks like a good barrel. Then you might be like, well, fuck, I want to see the angle from the front of the board because that's looking back at him while the barrel's going over his head. And then you have to pay for the OnlyFans. That's the way I'm doing it. And it might not be 100%, it might not be for everybody, but that's a way that I've split up this content and trying to, in
Steak?
one sense.
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Beyond mate, glad you're back.
Angus Ferguson with the $6 super chat. Steak? Money's too tight for steak. Thank you, dude. Cheers, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. How you doing, Angus? Good to have you, man. Can you pay to see everything on OnlyFans, or is it per individual channel? It's per individual channel. It's individual channel. So the Gives a Minute OnlyFans channel is already up, but there's no content there, or there's a little teaser. And if you want to subscribe to that, I will make a YouTube video. Literally, there'll be a chance for you to all get to it and not miss a thing. It's going to be next week when that rolls out. So, yeah. But I do like this concept of OnlyFans where it's just the people that have subscribed. So if we can get a community there, I will certainly put content on there, right? This is a test period. This might not work. People might be like, dude, unless you're gonna show us you're pissing, I'm not gonna subscribe to your OnlyFans. Maybe I will, right? Maybe I will. Shit. Been so busy working. Yeah, no worries, Angus. I hope you and your brother are good, man. Did a live IRL stream yesterday on DLive, and I'm going to do a copy of, or not a copy, but a similar stream here on YouTube. Hey, Angus, do me a solid, man. If you haven't done this already, can you do me a solid and go ahead and like the stream? If anyone else is watching right now and they haven't already liked, I can see over here on the YouTube, there's 12 likes versus 2 dislikes. Let's hammer the likes. Let's get the likes. Let's kill the haters, right? Let's just like the shit out of this stream. And if you do like the content, please subscribe and share this with your friends. Folks, I'm going to get out of here right now. I want to go for a surf. What do you say we wrap things up here and say, nice to see you all back. Thanks for being here with me on the channel. I know I've been missing for 30 days. There was a method to the madness. Let's see if that's worked or not. I hope I've earned your subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you again for the super chat, Angus. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Angus. Perdbeer, I think you will get a lot of MILFs and gay guys asking for fetish videos. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Who knows? Real McCoy! Martin in the house. What? You're back, dude. I'm just about to wrap up here, Martin. But thanks for coming by, dude. I want to go for a surf. I don't know what it's like out there. I'm going to run out and have a look. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm heading out. Going to go chill on the beach for a few. Pretty much the only place I go these days. Ben, I'll catch you tonight on D-Live. Thanks, man. Thanks, Matt. Cheers. AVX Nation in the house. Folks, again, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for a wonderful stream. I can hear the outro music rolling now. I will see you all on the next stream. Cheers.